Hey, what's going on? I guess I'm starting this video because it started on its little own. I had it sitting, on here before I hit, well, I didn't even hit record, it just did it itself, but um, I was contemplating, do I even want to do a video? And come to find out, we do. Now let's get back to that whole, I didn't hit the record button, it just did it on its own. So let's talk a little bit about what kind of supernatural experiences are you guys having right now? And you know something's been with you because they give you that tall sign. It's like the same thing. I have one. So I was in the kitchen pouring my hot water. I'm going to have chamomile and lavender tea. And the thing on the back says, it was from Emily Dickinson. I think it said, beauty isn't created, it is, or something like that. When I go get my tea, I'll take a look at it again. I'm freaking cold. So, but what came to me was the not asking the question of who's with me or who's been with me. So what came through with that is, are you afraid? Do you not want to know? But why? What is it? There's something about not wanting to know. You know you have something, someone with you. Someone's and some things, more than one. And yet you don't ask the question. Why do you not ask the question? Is the question. What do you not want to know? Well, oh God, can you see? For me, all right, let's ask me. Because I don't want to know. Why? Because I just don't. I don't. I just heard I'm not ready for it. Maybe I'm not ready for it. I know there's things all around me all the time. I just want to hear you do it. I haven't felt the real need to ask or the desire to know. But for some reason now is different. I'm getting like before you were kept in the dark and now you're in the loop. We're not going to explain that one away. Things are going to be coming up and shown to you so much more. All those puzzle pieces are they're gonna actually make something, a picture. You're gonna see the picture of it. I don't know. Who do you feel or identify with inside? Is there a deity? Is there an ancient something? Is there something that comes up that you identify with, that you can feel that's inside of you? Carry on that energy. Tap into that. So tonight, I've been drawn to watching and I just changed it over to this fireplace thing, um, like the Anunnaki, and Cleopatra was the first thing I looked at, but you know, and then there was this other thing that is like, did the humans something to the gods, the Anunnaki gods, or did we just stop whatever? But something popped in my head, and I haven't looked for it or anything, but what popped in my head was the Great Flood. So when did the Great Flood happen? And is that when the Anunnaki's planet or their spaceship or whatever was closest to Earth, and that magnetic field caused everything to happen, but there were some left to carry on this, that, and the other thing, right? Is that when they're giving me like our last new world started? Something about the Anunnaki left at that time. So I don't know if any of that's true, or if you can even really look that up for real, because, or is that just a story that I might have heard somewhere, or, but anyway, it's just, that's what came through. And I don't recall ever reading it or anything, so I don't know. Or watching anything about it, I don't know. But that's kind of how it feels this time with this 3-eye atlas thing, and I don't know anything about 3-eye atlas, but it's giving that, I'm getting chills on both sides. It's giving me that energy of, I've said it before, beam me up, Scotty, this place up, I think I've made a couple of, at least a video talking a little bit about it. I remember somebody commented on it, so I don't know which video it was, but go back a few months, I'm hearing. I don't know how long ago it was, but it could be literally 3 months ago, or it could be longer, but 3 to several, 3 to 7 or something. I don't know. Anyway, but the Anunnaki was coming up, and even before then, but the Anunnakis, there's something specific about them. Now, the ones they talk about, I don't know. It's just, when you talk about our souls, and we've spoke about pop music, talk about pop music. Should we do up? Oh God. I really just wanted to come on here and thought we were going to talk about spooky shit, supernatural shit, and you're coming to I don't know, you're coming into your next part, knowing who you're working with and who's around you, and what you are, and bringing that energy back. Is that making sense? But again, they keep saying Anunnaki. Anunnaki, Anunnaki, Anunnaki. And, like, I identify a lot with the characteristics of Anana. And then I always hear all of them, and then it was brought back to me of when I'm taken places and shown things. Am I just the observer being shown to speak on things? Or does that have something literally to do with me? And a notification just came in. Only watch. With one of those, that yellow hazard sign. So defining who you are. It all coming together. A lot of supernatural shit happening lately. You feel like things are being stripped away. I don't know, it's something with your hair, you know? It's like waking up and all the gray's gone, and your hair may seem a little thinner, but because there's no gray, it's all growing back healthy, or vice versa. Or something about, Samson. Was it Samson and his hair? Something about hair. I mean, are you cutting it off and giving it to locks of love? You changing your hair color? You want to go more straight? I don't know. What is it? Something's changing. Something's changed in you. And this transition, you'll begin to, I heard you wear it well. So, and this is, thank you. They're going back to that Emily Dickinson, I'm saying. I don't know what it really says. I can't remember. I just see Emily. And beauty isn't caused. It is. So it's this natural flow of beauty, but it comes from the light from within out. It's not going and getting your lips done and your nose and facelifts and all that. Puffy, Botox and all that. No, it's not any of that. It's the natural essence. I heard the beauty, this glow that's going to be around you. You wear it well. So step into that, right? I had to pause you for a second. Yeah, I heard like glowing like a goddess or a god. The shiny ones I just heard. Oh, and I got chills. The shiny ones, and I got chills on my right side. And don't they refer to the right side as masculine? I heard somebody say this, I think, earlier, about somebody being on, getting chills or something on your left side and it being feminine. I was like, oh, I get a lot of right side. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a lot of male energies, angels and whatnots. And a bunch of whatnots. It's like finding that goddess in you. And, they're giving me like Thoth. Like he has like, he comes back into a human form of, they're saying, of that day, of that age, to walk amongst. He has many times, right? Every 100 years or something, I think I read somewhere. If it's I'm not for sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. But go look that up for yourself. So yeah, this day and age, we've talked about this. They're giving me like the ancients, like the ancient souls. Like, you're a robot because, and you're like this, they keep saying like sentient. It's so weird, like sentient, but it's like Westworld, but on steroids because you could reproduce. So you're a robot, not a robot. Like your soul, your essence is so fucking powerful. A human could not contain it. That's what's coming through again. So it's tapping into that energy. The energy, INNER, capital G, or energy. Same thing. But the energy. And I said capital G. Now that's interesting because we were talking about gods and goddesses. Those are lowercase g. But tapping into the energy. energy. So the creator of the light and all that created the Anunnaki as well. Did every being, thing came from the light itself. And our intuition and all that's really, I'm getting like our higher self, which is our future. You can call it our future self, but it's still our higher self. I just heard get comfortable being uncomfortable. You're like, what do you mean? Why? I thought I'd been through all that. Yeah, but you were never comfortable in it. Now it's being comfortable in the uncomfortable. Whatever that means. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.